Hello, my friends. So today I want to talk about a bit of news that my buddy and a fellow YouTuber, Jolly Crocodile, sent me. You should check out Jolly Crocodile's channel. I'll link it in the description. But he sent me a link to a news story which says the most outrageous, it's the most outrageous story that I've ever seen. Like, this is one of those stories where after reading it, I felt like Frodo being told about the ring. And I was like, I wish I had like a Gandalf to tell me what to do, because it is one of those moments where I feel like the only appropriate response is, what must I do to stop this? And the story is that in Sweden, apparently, there was recently a series of archaeological digs, and they found tons of Bronze Age, or not, maybe, I think it was Iron Age Viking artifacts from Sweden. And these artifacts were being found in droves. And instead of sorting them out and analyzing them, studying them, and putting them on display at a museum, the archaeologists were ordered from on high, from all the way up at the Ministry of Culture, which that fucking sounds like straight out of a 1984 book. The Ministry of Culture, and the Minister of Culture is who decided on this policy, apparently. Her name is Alice Ba Konga or something like that. And she's not even Swedish. She's a foreigner. She's black. And she's deciding that these absolutely priceless artifacts are to be destroyed before they're ever even cataloged or studied or put on display. They just go right into the recycle metal pile with all the scraps. And I guess the reason, or like on the surface what they're saying, is that it's because it would take too much time and money or resources to sort these all out. But what fucking, how removed from the truth, or how like devious and destructive, like destructive you have to be to say that, oh, there's not enough money to sort them out or study them now, so just go right to the trash bin. Because even if they were broke and they couldn't touch them, just put them away into storage. Don't put them into recycled metal where they'll be destroyed forever. So, I mean, obviously that's not really the reason. Obviously it has nothing to do with resources, it has nothing to do with being stretched thin on anything. It has to do with a desire to destroy national and ethnic culture of the European people. And really of all people. The end goal is for all people. Because nationalism to the enemies, to our enemies, to the globalists, nationalism is always presented as wanting to return to some non-existent golden age. That's always how they put it. I recently watched like a short clip on Vox, I think that's what it was, about resurgent Japanese nationalism and the desire to reinstitute an imperial Japan. And the commentator for Vox, I think that's who put this out, said, I think at least 2 or 3 times, that the Japanese nationalists want to return to a non-existent golden age, something that never even happened. Like, and that's how they argue against all nationalists, is you just want to return to something that never even was. And so they're telling you this at the same time as destroying the historical record of what actually was. It's like your ancestors built you a great mansion, a great house, and while you were out, or while you were sleeping or something like that, it was destroyed. And now you're coming back to the ruins, to the rubble, and now they're trying to even just clear away the rubble so that you never knew that there was a house there in the first place. And this is like, I've heard people also before saying things like, how terrible it would be if the Mona Lisa or the Statue of David was destroyed or something like that. And there was even an instance where like a Muslim guy went or tried to get into the Louvre in Paris with a paintball gun to destroy the art. But at least with that, we have a common memory of it, and it's been replicated and it's been studied already, and we know that it existed. We have a cultural memory of it. But these artifacts from the Iron Age, from the Viking Age, represent memories that have been lost, things that should be recovered, and if they're destroyed, then they'll be lost forever, which is arguably worse than losing the Mona Lisa. I mean, this is a crime against the Swedish people, plain and simple. It's absolutely outrageous. And I mean, like I said in the beginning, I feel like, what must I do? I have enough money to buy a plane ticket to Sweden, but I just don't know what I would do. We should all be feeling like urgency about this, because when is the last straw really going to come? When are we going to say enough is enough? So, yeah, I'll link to the stories. I guess the archaeologist who broke the story is, his name is Johan Runer, and it's unbelievable, really. I still don't really know if the story is true, but it's something that I would believe. It's plausible because, I mean, just look at the Minister of Culture in Sweden. She's not even Swedish. When you have a foreigner in charge of your culture, and what do you expect? That's about all I have to say about that. Thank you for watching.